Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? Happy 11:11 a.m. I want to invite you guys to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Release. And make a wish. It's 11:11 a.m. I was running around right now. I'm out of breath. But I'm going to say hi to you guys. Happy 11:11, you guys. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Release. And call in what you want to call in. What do you want to bring into your world, to your life? Remember, this universe, this world, this planet Earth that we live on is our playground. The world, the universe, Mama Gaia, Source, loves when we're happy, loves when we're feeling good. That's when we call it in. Feel good, feel it. Like feel what you are calling in, what you want to call in, and bring it in. Just bring it in. Yay. I'm so excited to be live. It's been a little minute. I was moving all of last month and after my move I was just settling in and I'm still trying to settle in and just cleaning my room, organizing. I'm still getting rid of makeup and I want to create my room to be a very sacred space. So in one corner I'm going to have all of my podcasting gear, like my microphones and all of that fun stuff to be creative, to sing covers. And then in another area, I want it to be like my office space where I work on my health business. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hello, hello. I have a very special guest. Her name is Nat, and she's in my business. She's a green diamond in her business. She created her whole entire team herself. So independent, so inspiring. She does it all. She does kettlebells, she dances, she coaches people to get healthy and to, make an income, have financial freedom. So we're going to talk. She just got back from Greece. Let's see if she has requested. Let's see. Go ahead and request me, beautiful soul sister. She's a queen goddess. And I hope you guys made your wish, your 11:11 a.m. wish. And if not, do it now. Manifest. Call in what you are calling in, what you want to call in. Feel good about it. She said, oh, there it is. Okay. Go live. Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Sunday. I think I accepted you, but now you're gone. So you did good because I did see the request thing. So do it again and I will accept it and bring you in. Maybe I can ask you. Oh, there you are.
There you are. Hello, sister. Way to set the tone. Oh my goodness.
And
yes,
Sage.
yes, feed me the love. Wow. You are so wonderful.
Sage me up, baby.
Yes.
Don't you love when you're wearing lipstick and all the hair just gets stuck on your lips?
Love that.
Oh, soul sister. Queen goddess that you are.
Heavenly reflection.
Yes. And we are all queens and kings. Where's your crown? Lift it up right now, you guys. Let's all lift up our beautiful crown.
Yes.
So let me raise this volume so I can hear you real good.
Oh, can you hear me? First of all,
I can hear you. No, okay. I can hear you. I just I want you all around. Like, I want like speakers like up there and up there and up there. Like, you know, that's me in the car. Like, when I'm listening to my music, I'm like, let me bump it up.
Got you.
So, tell me about your trip. Tell me about the experience, the vibes, the energy, the people, the love, you know, just everything you created too, because, you know, you found your tribe, your vibe, your business people. Like, tell me about the experience and just how you feel about it.
Thank you for this wonderful question. So like before I got into this community of like even meeting you, right? And I'm sure this is something you've experienced too. And I'm sure a lot of people in this live as well, or if you're watching the replay, experience this too, of just feeling like you don't fit into any group, and then you find yourself trying to be like someone else to fit in. You know what I mean? That doesn't resonate with who you are, but you're just doing it to fit in. And that's basically what I've experienced my entire life, like seriously 30 years up until I came across like Purium, Holistic Justice League, whatever you want to call it. I want to say more Holistic Justice League because I know there's so many teams within this beautiful superfood company that we're a part of, right? There's so many different teams, but we resonate with this Holistic Justice League team that like this is what we've been drawn to, and like this is and Christine have been on, and it's allowed me to just raise my vibration to be in my truth of who I am and just being loved for who I really am without trying to be someone else or impress anyone else. You know, like when you're a bartender and just in the restaurant industry, and I know you can relate, sister, because you came from the same industry.
Yes.
Just trying to work for those tips, right? And that starts with the looks, you know, like that starts with just like masking up who you really are just on the outside, because that's what you get away with. It's easy to be a pretty girl and be a pretty face, and everybody's just nice to you, you know, when you just look good, right? So that's what you just kind of live life by, instead of like really working on yourself and who you really are and paying attention to like who are you and what makes you happy and like what are the things that you want to talk about, not the things that other people want to talk about, you know? So I've aligned myself with people who care about healing themselves, and people who care about healing themselves and their health, that care about themselves on a cellular level, growing in that way, like mentally, physically, emotionally, in all ways, are healers of the world. Right? And man, to be in alignment with powerful people like that, like that care about the same things I do, that like could care less for like drinking and doing things that like, you know, that don't do these things for your body, that allows you to grow and flourish and just love yourself more. You know, like when you are aligned with these kind of people, it's just like, wow, right? So now I'm just more free to be me. And I'm able to love myself more. And because of that, I've been able to attract this crazy huge team in Canada, right? Like I've got a small, beautiful, wonderful team out here in the US, but man, the ones in Canada, they have already reached this place. Like they've found their own community of people who care about healing themselves, you know? So when I found them, this was like perfect for them, right? It was like a perfect little missing puzzle piece that they had yet to find. And then like they helped me complete my missing puzzle piece of like the community. And it's just, we are just, you know, I met them in Greece in the flesh, and it was just like this, dude. It was
your like first time like meeting them in person, but like it's like you guys have known each other forever, right? Like who has ever felt that? Obviously, I'm sure we've all felt at least once, twice, 3 times, where you just like meet, like you know someone online, but then you meet them in person, and or even not even meeting someone online, you just meet someone for the first time ever, and it's that instant connection, and that's when you are aligned in tune with your life, your frequency, what you're calling in, what's supposed to be. It's all affirming through that energy right there.
Yes, totally. And that's the beautiful thing about getting in touch with your soul, right? And cleansing your vessel, right? Because that's what happened to me. What's up, Rachel? What's good? What's good, Raven? Ooh, got all my girls up in here. But anyways, no. So like, and like, and no, like once I cleanse my vessel, right? Like the first cleanse, right? Which is just basically just nourishing my body of nutrients and detoxing. you know, of my body, of like all the toxins that have been living in there from all the food we've been taught to eat, that we think that's okay to eat, the fast and processed foods and all that is just sitting in your body and just, what's up, Peter? And it's just like blocking your soul from being who you want to be. You know, like once I went through that, I realized like, holy shit, like I felt my soul, right? Like my soul was there. And that was what you were talking about when you meet someone and there's that instant connection of not even having to know them. Like that, because ego is what teaches you to know someone. Like when you, let's say when you first date someone, right? So you're telling them about like, oh yeah, this is me. This is what I do. This is what I've accomplished. Blah, blah, blah. And then you get to know the soul, right? But then there's people that you meet where it's just like, you didn't even need to tell them shit about you. Like you didn't even need to tell them about any accomplishments or anything you ever need to go through. And it's just like, bam, like you guys just connect because you are now in tune with your soul, and you met someone else that cares about their health and who they are, and they're in tune with their soul. And then, you know, that's that beautiful soulful connection that we were created to feel, and to, you know, to just be in that real love, you know? Yeah, dude. So that's what I appreciate after just going on this cleanse, is just me being in touch with my soul, being in touch with these real soulful connections of not having to like go through the ego to know them, you know, like just connecting with them, like whoever they are, however they look. It's just like bam, bam. It's just like, ooh, yes, you feel good. I feel good. Like, I don't know who you are. We've never met each other, but dang, this feels right. And this feels good. And let's keep doing this, whatever it is, right? You don't even need words to explain what it is. It just feels good because it's just fucking love.
So, question.
Yes.
How does someone get to even bring in that manifestation? Let's just say people who are still in their pandemic lockdown ways, who are indoors for years. I suffered from being alone, depression. I lived in a home by myself for 5 years. I did not have community. How does someone create that, you know, starting from home? And like, what is your daily routine to feel good, to call in all of what you've called in through the divine? How does that look for you, by waking up to going to bed?
So, very good question. I mean, I can relate to you too, because, you know, the community that I was in, which was lovely, right? It's the restaurant community there, you know, it's very limited and just stuck in the cycle. And like, those were my friends. Those were the people I was around. So like at a time, I truly thought like, hey, like this is just the hand I was dealt, and I'm meant to just love this life, you know, like I'm not meant to be more than this. And that's what I thought, because I was damn good at it, you know. And I was just like, someone's got to be a bartender in this world, and I'd rather do it when I'm able to be happy. Like I found happiness in that life, you know, and I didn't realize how truly powerful I am. Like, fuck, you know, like, man, when you cleanse the body. So anyways, I didn't have a community. So I didn't have like a community of these people, right? And of like Holistic Justice League people, of people who care about healing their bodies and themselves, and like blocking out the matrix world of like trashing your body. So I would say the thing that led me into that was doing things that I love. I met Melissa through my kettlebell like crew, you know, like my kettlebell. And then through that, you know, that's choosing self-love, which is I chose to do the cleanse, you know. She didn't choose that for me. I chose to do that. She just introduced it to me. So in choosing something that bettered myself, that pours into my self-love, that led me to this community, right? Yeah. And the community gave me room to be more of myself, to express myself even more on like social media platforms and all that. And because of that, it led me to this other community, right? Yeah. Like me even being in my higher power, like even expressing my truth even more, like the depths of my truth, you know? And then because of that, like it's just led me closer and closer and closer to like that source love energy, you know? And like all terms and words of the higher power, God, universe, are welcome here. You know what I mean? It is like, you know, that there is like this greater power that like just freaking loves you, that's created all of us to be here just in unison and to just feel connected. And
So
Like,
it starts with feeling good. You
yes,
know,
feeling good,
you said
connecting.
like self love,
Yes,
loving, like doing what you love to do, and that
yes,
is self love.
yes. And that's different for everybody. That looks different for everybody, you know? Um, and that's why, like, it's so dangerous to almost even look up to certain people, right? Because you kind of almost want to do what they do because they're like, oh damn, they're doing it right. But even though it doesn't resonate with you, you're just trying to be like them because they're loved by so many and they seem to be doing it right. But that's the beautiful thing about this entire universe. Like, there's so many people that are doing things to love themselves. Like, take what resonates with you. Like, there's like, source is using them as like vessels and portals to speak to you, to be like, yo, like, this probably gonna work for you too, you know what I mean? Like, but only if it feels like good in your body, like if it runs through your body. And that's why it's so important to take care of your health, you know, and not eat like low vibrational foods, because that is what blocks you from knowing your truth and knowing who you are and knowing what decisions to make for yourself.
Yes,
Yes,
amen to that.
yes,
Like,
yes,
I
yes.
just, first of all, like, I want to acknowledge you because I know you were a server for two different restaurants. Like, you would, from one shift, go to the next, restaurant, work two jobs in one day for hours, 12 hours, 13, 14, 15 hours a day. And you know what doesn't feel good. You feel it in your heart, your throat chakra, like all your chakras, everything, it's all connected, right? So I want to acknowledge you for being like, this doesn't feel right. And even that alone, you're calling in something else. So, it's so important to like feel what doesn't feel right, and then meditate on that, and then really think of what feels good to you. Like, to me, I love painting. Like, that makes me feel so good. Whatever it is that like makes you feel good, you're going to be manifesting like times a trillion in just feeling good in that moment. So even if it's like you are somewhere where you don't want to be, sit with that and think, envision, where do you want to be? What do you want to do? How do you, like, what do you want to eat? How do you want to move? And that alone, you're calling it in. So yeah, I acknowledge you for just like recognizing that and going with it and meeting Melissa, like, and starting your health journey. And it's just like that. It's just a wave that just keeps going forever.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for hopping on. So cool. What else? What else do you want to share? So like your morning routine, I don't know if you shared that, but like what do you usually do, when you wake up, um, for the
Yes,
day, when you go to
yes,
bed, like share
yes. So,
your story.
so beautiful, right? So like my morning routine evolves with the person that I keep on evolving into, right? Like, and when I say evolve, it's just, man, like, I can't stress enough like how important it is to stay connected to source, like, because like, every person that comes into your life, they come into your life for a reason. Every conversation that you have, like, everything that happens is like literally like tailored for you, you know. And if you just spend and I used to not do this too much, because I knew that I was always divinely guided, you know. But then the more that I just awaken to myself and my love and just how powerful my love is, the more that I feel closer to that source, love, energy, God, universe, like whatever you want to call it, you know. And so I spend a little bit of time like in the morning, definitely just like being grateful and just co-creating, right? Co-creating with source, because like source knows what's up, dude. And you know, like I like, there's random people that come into my life that really like come to me for really heavy things, you know, that I'm just like, damn, like, I've never gone through this, but I can feel how I was meant to be here in your life to serve you, you know. And I'm just like, thank you, source. Like, thank you for letting me be this person. Thank you for using me as a portal to like speak to this beautiful being, you know what I mean, to help save them. And I just love doing that. And it's not even like the business is beautiful, you know, but like, this is my purpose. Like, my purpose is to be this conduit for everybody that comes into my life. Everybody, You know, like I just want them to feel that love, like this love that I've been able to cultivate within myself with Source. Like everybody deserves to feel it. So anybody that comes into my path, I just want to give that out. And in order to do that, like self-love, self-care, spending time with Source, talking to Source.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a cup of water in the morning. So cup of water, like 16 to 32 ounces, water with lemon, because as you know, your body is detoxing at night. Like that's when the heaviest detox happens. And then so you have all this leftover like stuff probably just sitting in your stomach and whatever, you know. And so when you have just lemon or lime with water, it helps like wash all of that out and down before you put anything in your body. You know, some people like to start off with like a coffee before that, and that's like so not good. Like at least have some water. You know what I mean? Like this coffee is just so acidic, and and when you put your body in an acidic environment, that's how disease love to multiply and thrive in acidic environment. So that's why it's healthier to have it like alkalinize and like balance your body in that way, so that you can, you know, kill off the diseases that are, you know, trying to live in your body. So yes, I have a glass of water to wash it all out, and then I just wait and just let my body, you know, do its thing. And then I have my aminos, which are the best protein in the freaking world on this planet, hands down. Whether you get your protein from meat, whether
vegan protein too.
Huh?
It's vegan protein too.
Yes, baby. It sure is. It sure is. So yeah, like I can go into that forever. That's my favorite, my all-time favorite product that we have. I freaking love it. And so I have my aminos, and then I wait a bit, and then I have my power shake with my Biomed, and that's my 6 servings of salads. Like basically you get all of these greens and healthy fats and healthy carbs like into your body. So you're calibrating your body with real raw nutrients first, right? And then feel if your body wants to eat, like if it does want to eat, because usually it's already nourished and it feels good, so like you're not like wanting to like eat everything, you know. So that's why I like starting my day off in that way. And then you know, if I do, whenever my body feels hungry, I don't have a schedule of like, oh, I'm gonna eat at this time, I'm gonna eat 2 times a day. It's just whenever my body feels hungry, you know, like I snack or I'll have a meal that's an organic, of course.
Beautiful. So you do like like number 1 is body, like my body comes first, and then would you say like number 2 is like, and then the spiritual, like your mind, like getting ready to, you know, get your day started for work, like meditation? Do you tap into like a meditation thing, work out? What's like the next thing after like taking care of your body first?
Well, yeah, so that's part of like, yeah, my morning routine too, of, you know, like after I'm just like spending that spiritual time with myself, because, you know, when you wake up, you're still in those like beta or theta ways where it's kind of like dream state to like reality. And so you're like in a very powerful state of mind. And so like I just spend time just being with myself and with like my spiritual self, you know. And then I go into feeding my body, my vessel that holds my soul. And then, yeah, I get into, honestly, I don't have a set schedule when I work out. Like if I want to work out I do it intuitively, you know. It's like, that's a beautiful thing about like getting in touch with your soul. Like there is no schedule. Like you just do intuitively what you feel.
Intuitively.
Yes. And like if I feel like working out later in the day or early in the day, you know, like if I work out at home, it's a more intimate workout because I put on like just like deep conscious music, and then like it sends me to like a whole meditation. But like sometimes I'll go to the beach and it's like less intimate. It's just whatever I intuitively feel in that moment to do for my body, you know.
Beautiful. Yeah. And I love what you said about like just Source using you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many people, or like even people I know, even people in my family, or people that I've come across where they don't see it that way. But when you really just like think about it, like, and you're that connected to Source, like God used me to touch people's lives, because not only are you going to be helping others, but it's like a beautiful ripple effect where it comes back around to you, and really they're helping you. Like people are always like, God, you're so inspiring. And I'm like, you guys inspire me. Are you kidding me? Like, we're all in this together. We're all equal. And it's a beautiful thing to just be that like middle person for others. And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you brought that up, Christina. And that's why I freaking love you, because like you truly do see that we are one, you know, and it's so beautiful for you to be able to see how much of like the it's equal, right? The people that you inspire equally inspire you too. And I want to like bring the point up because like I've created this huge team out in Canada, right? And like to me, they're just like, oh my gosh, like so excited to meet our fearless leader. You know what I mean? Like that, like just in that way. But it's like you guys gave me the space to step into my leadership, dude. Because before this, I was just a server. You know what I mean? Like these women are so powerful. They own their own businesses. You know, like they literally have their own businesses. They have their own communities. I'm over here with like no, like with like not like as a developed community, you know. So like it's intimidating, but like it's an equal exchange of energy. You know, when you're standing in your truth, and that's just so beautiful and just so important to remember. You know, with the people you inspire, like they are holding that space for you to inspire them to be that leader. You know.
I am no more and I am no more less than you. We are all here in this world, connected, helping each other. What you just said right now affirmed it. It's beautiful. Like what you just said right now. It's so true.
Yes, yes.
Woo! Beautiful. So I'm glad you're back. And what's next for you with your business, with community, with your love and your light and your wisdom and, you know, God, you know, I know it's like we don't know how Source wants to use us, and it's just saying yes to, you know, love and being open to that. And what's next for you? What are you calling in?
So before this trip, I've always saw myself moving to Hawaii, May 22, having a house, and like you know, I've just become more and more open with this as I've been like having my own business and being my own boss. But like mushrooms, like magical mushrooms, his medicinal mushrooms, has been like a huge part in my healing journey. You know, it's gotten to like it's like I've known it for many lifetimes, you know, and I've been old and I've loved it so much to be able to hold space for people and hold like my own intuitive ceremonies for people, right? I've never been told how to hold a ceremony, but like I just intuitively started doing it for people, you know. And I just always thought that I was gonna have my house in Hawaii, have maybe like 2 or 3 tables in my front yard, maybe like a couple tables in my backyard, and like cook organic foods, and you know what I mean, and just have like a mini little restaurant, like just a little one, you know what I mean? I don't want nothing crazy, just a little one for friends to come over, or like just random people to come over if they want to eat healthy food, maybe share Purium products, and then like have this huge tent in the back for people that want like a little more, you know what I'm saying, that want like the little mushroom experience, you know, like I'll just come with me real quick. So yeah, so that's what I've like imagined, like my dream, like my huge dream, right? When I have like when I'm able to develop myself in that way and just become bigger, like that's what I've always dreamt of, like in my head.
Okay, wait, so let's oh, did you want to say more? What else you're calling in? Because I want to affirm that right now. I want us to call that in right now. Let's do like a little meditation and like tell everyone who's watching, like even after the recording, like let's sit right now. And then like if you want to bring up more of what you're calling in, and like guys, you all of the ladies, men, let's sit, let's close our eyes, let's breathe. Breathing is key, it's number one. And let's call all of that in, and Source, and how can Source use us to help others, to help heal others, to heal us, because we're all connected. So yeah, is there anything else you want to share before we tap into that?
So I was just sharing like the basis idea of what started, right? And then like I go on this crazy retreat, and it's just like my mind has just been blown off my head, like with like everything that I want to create and more, you know, like because being in Greece Oh my gosh, like it's so different from being in America. I don't know if you guys have like traveled outside of like this country, you know, but like if you only know America, you only know America, you know, but I've just seen so many other places and the way that they run their, you know, like the government, like just the way that they run their system, you know, it's just so like there's just a little more freedom in other places, you know. And it just made me want to travel more. It made me want to set up retreat centers and host my own retreats. It made me want to become a certified yoga instructor because when I was doing, like, I don't practice yoga like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. And when I was in almost every single one of my team members in Canada are like all yoga instructors. And when I was doing like yoga with them, oh my goodness, like I would be in tears, like in the practice. And at the end of class, I would just be sitting there like, oh my gosh, because of how much love I felt in the practice that they shared, like the words that they say, just like the things that they make me feel or that they share with you, right? Because this is their practice and they're sharing this practice with you. And I've just never experienced yoga in this way. And it made me feel like, dude, like this is what I want to do for people too. Like if this is what yoga really is, like, or if this is what I can make of it and do for people, like I want to do this, you know? So yeah, there's just so much more that called into me from going on something like this retreat, right? And I'm also going on another retreat in Costa Rica that another one of my girls is coming. Yeah, in the end of January. So I know like my mind is going to even expand even more. So my dream is to travel and just buy out like retreat centers from where my heart resonates, you know, like where I feel that it's my portal and my home to call in love and healing. You know, so wherever that is, I'm not sure where that is now, but I know that is my calling, and to just find more ways of healing the human body and the human soul and just share that with the world.
So freaking sexy. That is so hot. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm in awe, and it's so inspiring to feel your energy and to hear the dreams and the goals and the manifestation. You know, we started this call at 11:11, so let's dedicate that to calling that in right now. So just really like feeling all of what you said, and you know, to everyone watching, like what are you calling in this week? Like tomorrow's Monday, this week, this month, and next year, like all the months, you know, following up to next year, like and make it big. Like we don't really even realize like how powerful source is and what source can do for us, to us, for others, and when we just tap more into that, like it's a beautiful thing. So close your eyes and just breathe. Hold your heart. Hold your solar plexus, your roots, your throat, your crown. Third eye. And the other one, I forget what it's called. But just feel it. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. When you drink your water, drink it in. When you're eating your food today, eat what you want to manifest, to call in. Each time you swallow your yummy, healthy food and vision, take today to just vision it all of what feels good to you, how you can be that person, that vessel to hold space for others, to have and build community, to be connected more to source, spirit, love, God, whatever you call your God. Connect. And keep breathing. And today, do something different. Instead of listening to the radio, listen to your favorite podcast. Listen to beautiful sound bowls on YouTube, higher frequency music. Take today to really call in and to do something different. Continue to focus on your breathing. Because together, when we do this together, it's even stronger. It's so much stronger when we're doing this at the same time together, connected as one. So really feel what you want to feel. Feel it. Feel it. Call it in. This is your life. This world is your playground. What do you need? Call in connection. Make some noises if you gotta make some noises. Move your body, whip your hair around, release it out to the universe. Aho, like shoot it out. Shoot it out, shoot it out, shoot it out, shoot it out, because now Source is gonna give that to you times 100.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho.
Aho.
Wahe Taru Satnam. Release it into the universe. This is our playground.
Yes.
Have fun with it.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Wow.
It's affirmed. It's affirmed. Now we gotta, keep feeling that, keep feeling good, and also work towards it. Like every day, like how can you get closer to that? And it's also the journey. The destination is still the journey. It's a continuous journey forever.
Forever. Yes. So beautiful.
So I'm having a beautiful ceremony for anyone who's feeling called to be a part of that on Sunday the 22nd in downtown LA. Message me if you're interested. It's an intense breathwork class, so come prepared. We're gonna be laying on the ground for like 45 minutes, deep breathing, and you're gonna be releasing a lot and unblocking a lot of blockages, releasing fear, pain. I know for me today, I was just telling you earlier, Nat, that like I'm feeling, a lot of fear and anxiety, and also though that is okay, because at the other end of all of this fear and anxiety is a beautiful breakthrough. So we're going to work with that, and that's what it's all about. And then we're going to have a cacao ceremony. So message me if you're interested. Starts at 7 p.m. And also the cleanse that you were talking about, Nat, for all of you guys who are interested, message Nat, message me, and we can connect you, because it literally starts with the inside, like your mind, your heart, your body. Like feeling good comes from the inside out. And so we have beautiful products to get you there. And I just completed the cleanse for the first time ever. And like I went to the beach yesterday by myself and just filmed me for myself. And the whole just outcome of everything. And I've continued to like keep that like extra weight off. And it's not even like a weight loss cleanse. It's like it's so much more. You're like removing chemicals and all these things in your gut. Your gut is connected to your brain by like, what is it, 90%? It's like your gut is your second brain.
Yep.
Your gut and your heart. So we're removing all these toxins from your gut, and it's a beautiful thing. And like you said, that's what got you to leave your job, because it's like, you know, it's a higher frequency. It's a different energy when you're cleansing. It's so beautiful. So message us, come to my event. And yeah, is there anything else you want to share now before we end this beautiful live?
I just love that you even just ended it with, I mean, like in your meditation, which comes to you so naturally. I freaking love you, dude. Like, do you see how authentic she is? Like, she's just like, you're this chakra and your other chakra, whatever it's called. And, you know,
I always forget.
I know, but I love it.
I'm still
it's
learning
so real.
too.
But you don't have to know to get us to be there, you know? Like, I just love that about you. You're just so real and just so in tune with yourself and who you are, and you're proud of it, you know? Like, you don't have to be like, fuck, like, I messed up. Like, you know, you're so amazing, Christine. Like, thank you for having me here. And I just wanted to remind everybody on what you left everybody off with was, what are you going to do differently today? You know, like you sat here like for like, and then you should ask yourself this with everything that you watch. You know what I mean? Like if you spent like, I don't know, watching a Netflix or like watching, I don't know, like if you're in a meeting, like ask yourself one question: what are you going to do differently after sitting and watching that? Because if you don't, literally you're going back to regular life and you just wasted that hour or 2 or 3 or however long you took just sitting there, you know what I mean? So thank you for that. And I do want to challenge and invite everybody to do something different today, you know?
Do something different. No one's perfect. I'm still learning. And it, like, we're just like, first of all, thank you for sharing all that. Whenever you speak, it just gets me going. I just need to like move and like make noises. But I love, like, you know, we're spiritual beings. Like we come from like heaven. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're all like angels. Okay. Let me just put that first. And we're learning, like I'm learning, like we're on the phone recently, and you're like, I just started tapping into all this spiritual like stuff recently, and I was like, girl, me too.
Yes.
Like me too. And keep tapping into that, you guys, all of us. Keep tapping into your soul. What does your soul want? We're programmed to work at a restaurant, to make quick money, and not really be happy and just do it because that's what we're told to do. But meditate. What feels good to you? Go out and paint. Go out and like do something, body movement, and you're going to be releasing all of that and out to the universe and calling in what you really got to be calling in. And I felt called to share that with you. And thank you, Soul Sister, for being on this live with me.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm so excited for your retreat. Let's talk about that, because I have space available actually right now. I just met some people up in Topanga who have 18 acres of land, hot springs, who like want to work with me, who literally were like, I just want this to be a healing like temple. And I was like, I'm tapping more into breathwork classes and helping, being that person connected to others, to help me, and I want to be part. So we'll talk about that, and it's all happening already for all of us. All of us from the inside out.
Yes.
I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you to everyone who's watching.
Alexis, you everyone. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love you. Love you. Mwah.
See you later.
Later.